Hey, welcome back. I'm Robert with Oakwood Lawn Maintenance, and today we're going to change the oil on this commercial V-Twin 708cc. This is an Exmark Radius E series. At first, when I first bought this, I wasn't 100% confident in this engine, and third year strong so far. It's so good. Yeah, let's go ahead and drain this oil. It's real simple. Basically, there's a dip tube, and I happen to put the camera right, or not a dip tube, but a drain tube. It basically weaves in and out of this, and then you just dump it down. And what I like to do is I had it running for about, I don't know, 5 to 8 minutes. Hot oil. Yeah, buddy. Now we're going to take care of the oil filter. I got a little tray that I use. So the tray that I use, all it is a little bin. For this particular model, for the Radius E series, you can just literally stick this down here underneath the filter, and it'll catch the majority. So once you put a container of some sorts underneath your oil filter, I do got a little paper towel under there. I use channel locks. I just grab the very end of the filter, break it loose, and unscrew this. I do write the hours on the filter for the next oil change. That way it just keeps me in line. This is one of the easiest machines I've ever changed oil on. I mean, filter is readily accessible. I'm sure there's other units like that. I try to get all the oil that drips down, because what happens, lawn debris and leaves and dust and stuff. All right, this unit takes about 2 quarts, just a little over. I've seen it in the book about 2.11. This thing is out of warranty, so I've been using different filters and different oil and stuff, trying to save where I can. Doesn't have the Exmark name on it, but it works fine. So I like to dry fit. Yep. I take a little oil, I put it around the seal here, and sometimes I actually put just a little in the filter, just a little bit, because you do got to put it on its side. So go down here, wipe my hands off. Hey, I want to do quality work, you know? Take pride in what you do. And I literally just put this on hand tight. There you go. Clean up any oil down here. What I was trying to say earlier, if you leave just a little bit of oil, it attracts dust and dirt. And then when things get all dirty and nasty, engine gets hotter, has to work harder. Now this, I actually have this on a slant in the driveway here, so everything comes to the drain plug. But I know exactly how much oil that I have to put in there. And then once I get it on flat ground, I will shut it off, let it settle. check it again. Before we put the oil in, gotta put the hose, the drain hose back on. It's hot. So down here, I'll show you here in a minute. You put the bottom in, weave it, push it up under here. It's never came out, never fallen out, never. All right. So what we got here is about 2 quarts, hair over it, pre-measured. Pour it in slowly. Overall, it's been a good machine. I mean, it's not the luxury Laser Z, but I bought what I could afford at the time. You know, I think a lot of people get caught up into trying to keep up with the Jones, so to speak, instead of actually focusing on trying to make the money for your business. Don't get me wrong, it's nice to have new equipment. But I think the art of maintenance and mechanics and working with your hands. All right, that is 2 quarts. I'm going to let the funnel drain down. It is a long funnel. And I'm actually going to pop you off the tripod here and show you down low. I'm having a hard time speaking today. Trying to get everything ready. All right, what we got here is basically this tube. Now it don't want to come off. This is the drain tube. All right, I don't know if you can see that very well. It goes down to the bottom of the block down there, and you put the bottom in, wrap it around there, and you put it up there. And so, there you have it. All right, I was just looking. Had a little oil on the engine block. I believe it came from the oil filter. That's another thing to keep it nice and clean. You can tell right away if you're developing a leak. Working for the golf course, every winter we would actually tear the engines down, rebuild the equipment right there at the shop. So that way the following year everything was running really good. All right. It's going to be another warm day today in Michigan. Everybody's getting excited. Gonna have to add just a little bit more. But we are okay. We are all right to start. Recycle time. You know, every time I go out to do an estimate for lawn care, for just mowing, this is one of the things that I think about right here. The time, I mean, to actually drain the oil out of the machine doesn't take that long, but it's an hour, say. The whole process, 45 minutes. There you go. So whatever machine you decide to buy, just maintain it, keep it up, and it'll take care of you. We'll talk to you later. See you next Tuesday.